now.
Hi, everybody. What's up? Welcome back to episode 24 of Arc 4 of Better Than Heroes. If you're new to our stream, welcome. We're going to play some D&D today. I'm Rachel Weeks, and I play Klik, the level 11 Tohr-Kreen fighter. And we have a... Sorry, I'm sorry. I usually...
Shut up, Andrew.
I fell into...
I'm nothing.
The regular routine, but we have a very special guest. We are joined once again by our wonderful friend Eli Yudin. Moons in chat for Eli. Thanks for coming back for one more.
Oh yeah, my pleasure.
Forevermore. I don't know. Maybe we're stuck in here.
Coming to you live from the heatwave-stricken city of New York. So you will see me sweating the whole time, and if you see me dabbing away with a hanky like a southern preacher, to pay no mind to that. It is spicy in this city.
Spicy city.
Spicy city. I'm Andrew Ovredahl. I play the
big spicy
human...
apple.
Sorry, my dog's barking. I play the human bard warlock Flute, aka the Windrider.
You play the human dog butler, Andrew Ovredahl.
Gosh,
That's true though.
My name is Jordan Dahl. I play the Moonboy, a level 11 Moonboy who no longer has COVID-19.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I got rid of it by yelling into the mirror. That's how you get rid of it. You give it to your mirror self.
And my name's Aaron Urist. Speaking of mirror selves, I'm Aaron Urist in the internet. And I play. Doesn't matter. I don't know what level we are. 20. 11 Artificer. Kai Hammerstein.
And I'm Harlan Kelly. I'm the dungeon master of this game, and I play everybody else except for the moon.
I also play the moon. I should start saying it so Harlan doesn't have to. Sorry, Harlan.
I forgive you. We are without Jason Wardell tonight. Hope everyone feels better in your household. So we're just listening to Jason Wardell's music in the background. But usually we do have Jason Wardell on the keys, but not tonight.
Which you can find on the internet. Can we get a link in chat to Jason's tunes that you can just play for your Scullies just stepping on everything? Okay.
You can play them when you write the Better Than Heroes recaps at home. That you
exactly, to get you in the mood. We're going to play some 5e Spelljammer inspired Dungeons and Dragons tonight. Our show is usually brought to you by live soundtrack by Jason Wardell, but he is out this evening. It is usually directed by K.A.I. Story of Tiger Moon Productions, who is the best, but tonight it is directed by our DM, Harlan Kelly, and it is brought to you by our patrons and our subscribers. So thank you so much to everybody who supports the show financially. If you're a patron, if you subscribe to the stream, if you've ever bought our merch, you make this show possible. You help us pay our cast, and you help us grow and continue to get better and better.
But not today. Nobody gets paid today.
Nobody. Today, nobody wins. Except for you, the audience. Thank you for coming and watching tonight. If you want to support the show, you can do so by joining our Patreon, or by subscribing to the stream, or by buying a mug or a sticker or a t-shirt or something cool on Teespring. We got a lot of cool stuff out there. You can also support the show just by telling other people that we exist, that we're fun and cool, and we're making cool stuff on Twitch. We're also a podcast now. Arc 1 of the show is out wherever you find your podcasts. You can listen to our first season of the show, just audio time. It's gonna be
listen
nice.
To that raw audio.
Yeah. Listen to my cat purr into the microphone and be confused about what that sound is. Let's do it. No, it's great. Get on there and listen to the first season. I have been starting to go back through, and it's really cute.
It fucks with your head a little bit, right? It's 2 years ago. It's
so
That's
long
crazy.
ago.
It's 100 years ago.
But we just appreciate you being here live to listen to us play D&D. We appreciate it.
Chilling silence.
So
Thanks,
thank
guys.
you for
I'm sorry.
coming. And now for last week's recap.
Previously on Better Than Heroes, trapped and separated in a strange group of rooms and portals in the Azure Forge, the crew was puzzled about how to proceed as they began to tinker with the odd layout and break down the doors. They were attacked by a gross and puffy Arcane known as Poppy, who was mercifully invisible. From a non-aesthetic standpoint, he was less merciful, as he attacked with stabbing and poison, slipping unseen between portals. The crew took a break from the puzzle to destroy their enemy. Like an enthusiastic golf instructor, Klik walked Lemon the Craftling through the fundamental motions of slaying her evil blue dad. With that finished, the other craftling, Leather, convinced the crew to split up and work out the solution to the puzzle. The party split, and everyone but Andrew took off their headphones because Harlan cannot be trusted. Flute came staggering back to the group, covered in blood, and as it turned out, Leather was a doppelganger who had tried to murder Flute and had very nearly succeeded. Really makes you think. If the little monster we met 10 minutes ago is a doppelganger, who else could be a doppelganger? Am I? Are you? Find out right now on Better Than Heroes.
I can't tell you this.
Feel Piccolo's nose.
Smells
It's
like
not
a
cold
turtle
and wet.
cage.
He's sick.
The way he fights makes me nauseous. I don't like it.
His weakness being in an area less than 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
If I told you that one celebrity from the world had been replaced by a doppelganger years ago, who would you think it was? Randy Quaid? Paul Hollywood?
No,
Easy.
Randy Quaid would be too
Quaid's the
obvious.
obvious one.
Oh man, Christopher Walken. He's doing too well.
Maybe.
I think Christopher Walken was a doppelganger, and then they switched him back with the real one.
I think Joe Rogan got replaced by a doppelganger like way back when he was doing Fear Factor.
No, I think they
Joe
just
Rogan
built
And the
hate with him.
doppelganger was like, I'm going to take this weird body from Fear Factor all the way to the top.
He looks like he got into the chamber from The Fly with a thumb.
Totally.
Yeah. I once said he looked like the middle guy on an Animorphs cover where the person's turning into a fire hydrant.
He looks like somebody just emptied a can of canned dude. And he's like, still in kind of that thump shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the army
looks
men
like
that
if
got
you-
melted and turned into like one single blob then came to life. Yeah.
Totally.
I can hear
He
the
looks like-
subreddits
Oh, God,
heating
he's
up at
punching
the
through the door.
Okay, anyway, sorry. Dungeons and Dragons, everyone.
No, I want to talk about how Mickey Rourke is actually the correct answer to this question.
That's right. That's right.
That's really good.
Man looks like he needs sugar in water, you know?
What a good Men in Black
good,
joke.
Good. Patrick, your skin's hanging off your lip.
Okay, so we find our crew.
His name's not Patrick.
Edgar. Or do you keep your dad? Okay, I'm done.
We can do the show. We don't have to though.
That movie's great.
We can.
Eli, you're coming back for another week because we're just not playing tonight.
Sound off in chat. What do you want to see? Smash
We're
that like
talking
button.
Vincent D'Onofrio as the alien.
Hell yeah.
The
So
like
we
button's
find our
what I call
crew.
my
No, I'm taking over now. Stop being funny. Stop being funny. Everybody, stop being funny. I have D&D to
It's
do.
clit. The joke ends with clit. All right, I'm sorry.
Nice.
So we find our party separated, but now almost together, as you are deep in the gut of the Azure Forge. You've found Noel the Skeleton Remover, this large Goliath, this very polite, sweet, and powerful Goliath, trapped in a mirror. And as you all are trying to find your friends, the crew of the Dinger, the ship that you used to be a part of until it was taken away from you by these Arcane, you're trying to recover them here, and you have made it through all of these rooms and are in one that seems to be a lot of rooms within rooms here. And you are currently separated. Klik and Lemon, you all are by yourself in another room. And then the rest of you have been reunited after there was a doppelganger amongst your crew. And that was
And as
Leather.
the timekeeper, how long have we been tumbling around in here?
Whatever you have on the clock, just add 5 minutes to it. And then there we go.
It's 40 minutes
So, yeah,
total?
You all can look at the map here. You are not currently in an initiative order, but you all are in different places. Flute just came through the portal, like very beat up, wounded, bloody. So let's kind of start there. I think let's start with just Flute, K.A.I, Moonboy, and Noel as you have come back through the portal, all beat up.
I think I'm going to kind of collapse against the wall, and I'm going to be like, I need a rest. I just need a little bit of a rest.
Oh, man. Flute. Oh, we already did this in the last session, and you explained what happened, but I'm
I
you're
told
all
you
right.
that Leather was a doppelganger, and that
and that you froze her
killed her.
solid, right?
I think seeing
And the Moonboy was like investigating me and stuff.
Yeah, I think seeing that this is in fact Flute and realizing that he is hurt, Moonboy goes from this kind of permanent glowing scowl that has been affixed to his face, and you see this kind of flicker of recognition, and he floats over to Flute, and he's going to cast, let's see, what will I spare? He's going to cast his moony form becomes that of a different moon, the Chalice Moon, they called it back on Lunastera, and I am going to cast Healing Word upon you, and you are going to regain 11 plus... Oh, come on. Everybody's waiting. 11 plus 9, 20. You get 20 HP back. And as this happens, Moonboy slowly touches down to the ground, and he appears once again to be himself. And then he turns into an owl bear. No, I'm kidding.
I don't suppose you could do that 3 or 4 more times.
I'm not even really sure what I just did. What happened? Where are we? Are we winning?
Oof, you've been gone for a while, huh?
Yes, my
Come
ears
back
are
here.
popped. Hang on.
Here, eat this. We give Moonboy a pickle
Oh, nice. Thank you.
and some Gatorade.
Nom, 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 nom. Oh, there's a fortune in the middle of this pickle. My favorite.
If you basically have amnesia, have you no idea that I'm in this party at all? No.
Oh, hi. Hello. No, I saw you. It's hard to describe. It's like
He likes to play up the amnesia thing around new people.
Okay.
it's like I remember you, but we haven't really met. It's like when I'm in there, it's like being up a chimney. You know when you're up a chimney, but you're
Yes.
watching TV
Oh, yeah.
in the living room.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it
Dissociating.
seemed quite violent. It was a big change, you know.
Right.
It was kind of terrifying in a way that if I wasn't so large and, hard to hurt, I would have been quite concerned. But otherwise, I just kind of rolled with it. Thought that's what you were like. But good to meet you.
You think it's
Moonboy's very
terrifying?
powerful.
You think it's terrifying from out there? It's pretty scary from in here, but as I understand it, unless you are an enemy,
No.
you have nothing to fear from me.
Oh, no enemy. No. Not me.
Great. Would you like half of this pickle?
True. Yeah, actually, I haven't eaten in... how long was I in the mirror?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Where are my
That's all right.
manners?
Oh yeah,
Been
it's,
quite hungry.
We've
but-
got. Let me see. Hang on. I will rummage through our stuff. And let me see what I have prepared.
Just
It's
if
not,
I
it's-
can.
I can wait. If it's,
I'm trying to
let me-
access my Google Docs. It's just buffering.
Pantry doc.
Yeah,
Harlan,
sometimes
can I
he
have,
says that.
have started a short
Yeah,
rest
you can
when I
have.
said that?
These are the s'mores of perception. Those are nice.
yes,
Got some
Andrew, but I don't
inputs
promise
here.
it to you. You absolutely can start it, but I don't give it to you. So
I could
S'mores of
heat up some-
Perception was
Yeah, I know
really
an-
good.
I know an hour.
Thank you. Yeah, s'mores of
transpired.
perception did. I should have ended on it, but whatever.
I'll
It
take
took
it.
me a second.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah,
nibble at
s'mores of
whatever's
perception
given
or
to
more
me.
dessert. I could cook up some laser tots if you want.
Laser tots? That's like tater tots then, but it's lasers?
Yes, it's like
what's
when you have a
what's a-
laser and you
What's
cut
a
it
tater
into
tot?
little pieces.
Oh, right. I mean, whatever you've got, whatever you don't need, I'll nibble, but I'm not,
Is a
I'm not
tater tot
terribly hungry.
similar to this? I don't know that food. Sure. Yeah. Let's get you a sandwich and some. Let's get you a pickle
Wait.
sandwich. and we'll have-
Wait, you don't know tater tots, but you know Google Docs.
That's just what I call my memories.
All right.
I'll eat a respectful amount of whatever's given to me.
cool. As Flute is there trying to bandage his wounds, as they Moonboy and K.A.I are vying for the newcomer's attention and taking care of him.
That's not what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Let's cut over to Klik and Lemon here, who are alone in a room, and it is just you and this other craftling, which is this bronze mechanical creature that has this like ivy growing all throughout them that you all found in this forge, and she's like holding the spear that you gave her that you just helped her kill someone with, and she's like looking around and poking around the room. And you don't see too much. In fact, it is disconcerting a little bit on how it looks exactly like the same room that you all were in before. But I would love to have you roll a perception check to see if you see anything different at all.
Let's do it.
My hat isn't in any of these rooms, right?
Yeah, I went into this room to find Andrew's hat specifically.
Yeah. The Flute's head is not in here. That is correct.
All right.
No.
While,
shit.
I didn't want to forget.
While that's happening, I am going to get on the walkie-talkie and say, Klik. Klik, Leather was some kind of murderous doppelganger. You should be aware that Lemon could be one as well.
What?
Yeah,
I
don't
don't-
know how you want to play it, but just know, Lemon. Yeah, Leather.
The Rocky Talkies aren't like silent, right?
Yeah, I was
no.
gonna say, can
Like,
can Lemon hear this?
We have
A
deeply
noise?
established that Rocky Talkies
I
emit
forgot.
sound. Yeah,
I
they're
think
not
I
telepathic.
made them, but I don't remember how they were.
Yeah. No, you didn't. Girl, Ethan did. But
Well, that's
That's why they're not silent.
yeah.
um,
I mean, I could have.
well, let's have you. Let's
Hi,
have you.
Lemon.
Klik. Klik. Let's have you roll a perception check first, and then an insight check almost immediately afterwards. If you've come through this room and you're looking around, and then this message comes across, and you're then reading the room, and then reading the room. You know what I mean?
Well, I rolled a 22 on reading the room, and then I rolled a critical fail on reading the room.
Oh no.
Oh
It's about to get
boy.
turned into light.
Okay. Well, first off, the first thing you see is that this
I'm
room.
I'm sorry. Am I doing an insight check on K.A.I or on Lemon?
Lemon. Yeah.
Okay.
And so the first thing hold on, we'll get to that. Let's start with the room. The first thing you see is it looks exactly like the room that you were in before, except there is a notable difference in, all of these rooms are shaped, like a square, and they have a door to the north, door to the south, door to the east, door to the west, and they're identical. And then in each corner of the room, they have these like swirling purple portals. You came through one of these, and in this room specifically, to the north of you, the door to the north is golden, and the door to the west is golden as well, and the door to the north has a you just, as you come through this room and you're just like looking around and you see this and you catch this and you see that all of your eyes narrow a little bit. You can see that the keyhole where underneath the handle for this door has a hummingbird engraved around it that looks remarkably like Bessner, the mechanical hummingbird that is K.A.I.'s familiar.
That's on the north door?
Yes. The other golden door does not have any notable... It is a golden door, but it does not have any notable engraving around the keyhole. And then right after that, you get this transmission from K.A.I.
Yeah.
And Lemon looks at you, and she hears her name, and she whirls around, and when she whirls around, her spear is facing you. And she walks toward you, and she's like, what? And she's walking toward you with a weapon.
Yeah. Klik is not worried about Lemon with the spear. She's like, Lemon, how long have you known Leather?
All my life. We were made at the same time.
Interesting. Well, she just, attacked part of the crew. You were supposed to be, we were taking care of you. We saved you.
What? No, I've known Leather for a long time. I mean, maybe there's a doppelganger imitating Leather, but there's no way that Leather has been a doppelganger my whole life.
Well, why are you afraid right now?
Because you could kill me easily and I'm alone with you.
Leather made that happen.
Yeah.
Leather split us up. This whole time she was just tricking us?
Maybe. I don't know. I just want to leave here.
To attack Flute? Why would she want to attack Flute?
I mean, he is the weakest one out of the four of you.
I don't know about that.
I guess. Give me one reason why I shouldn't leave you alone in this room.
Sorry.
She looks at you and she's like, and I know you are not trying to do this right now, but could you roll an intimidation check?
Yeah. Ooh, it's high. Dirty 20? Hang on. Intimidation, yeah, dirty 20.
Lemon is going to try and run from you. She's going to turn around and run away.
Which way?
She's going to run directly across the room to the portal across the room from you.
Okay. Hang on. Let me look at what I've actually done today.
I don't know what's going on in there, so over the walkie-talkie, I will say, I did bring her back to life. I don't think she was a doppelganger. And those sounds are a cat playing around with the box that my microphone is sitting on. Sorry. There's a cat in my
Gonna be difficult in
voice
post.
box.
I don't think I want to grab her. I'm gonna try and catch her, just like a grapple.
Cool. Let's roll opposing checks here. I'm gonna roll a dexterity check, and you can roll a strength check.
Oh, it's I.
Yeah, she turns to run, and you just can grab her by the
Yeah,
just her. She has this
27.
big long cape behind her that is built into her body, and you can just
Yeah.
grab her by the huge leaf that is her cape.
I am going to take the cape and tie it around my back, so I'll have like wear her like a cape, but she's hanging like a not baby Bjorn. It's more uncomfortable than that, but I will tether her to my back.
She's like, "Don't kill me! Don't!" She's like trying to stab you with a spear, but not able to
Give me
affect you.
that.
She's like, "Don't!"
Snap.
She's like, "Don't kill me! It's not my fault. I didn't know."
I'm not gonna kill you. That would be, at the very least, dishonorable. At the very most, a waste of my energy.
That's rude, she says.
Oh, well. I didn't get this far being nice.
And I think with that specifically, we cut back
Yeah.
over to the crew who's having a very nice time eating some food here. And we're about, we're just about like 5 minutes into this hang as you are feeding Noel, and Flute is withered in the corner, trying to rest here.
I don't know what's happening over there. She's not answering.
Yeah, you get no response on the walkie-talkie so far. But you all are in this room, and you have this control panel of some sort in the middle, or like a miniature. You're not sure. It's like built like a control panel, but at the top it is just this like glowing blue 3x3 grid, and you know it has two specific marks missing from it, which are the two doors that you've walked through so far, to the door to the north and the door to the south of this room that you are in. And you had the door to the left and the right that is still available, and all four portals are still available. But in the same way, like the doors are still there to the north and to the south, but on this grid map in the middle of the room, as you all are munching away on your snacks, and looking, if you look at this at all, you notice that the doors have like the door markings on the map on this glowing box have disappeared. Would you all like to do anything while you were in this room here, while you're kind of like waiting to find out where Klik is?
The left and the right doors were tried and they were trapped, right?
Mm,
The
the
left one,
left
Klik.
one was.
The right one
And
hasn't
the-
been
and
tried.
the right
yet.
The
one.
right
I
one
thought.
the right one hasn't been tried. I don't think.
No?
It was the left one
I
in
thought
the
that was-
room below that was the one that got Moonboy's energy. I don't think we tried the right one, but I also think it was trapped. I think we like knew it was trapped, but didn't.
Yeah,
I think we
that sounds
searched for
right.
traps.
Yeah.
How
I'll
many-
get on the walkie-talkie and just be like, hey, look, I got her strapped to my back. She's not going to be anybody's trouble, but K.A.I, I think you need to get in here. There's a picture of Bessner on the wall.
Really? On the...
It's like a keyhole with Bessner on it.
That sounds like a trap. Let's go check it out.
A specific trap. Made
Yeah,
just for
no,
you.
it sounds like a trap for me. So I guess I should go look at it by myself. Here I come. Wait, No, we don't need to split up anymore because that was a doppelganger's trap plan. You guys want to come with me?
Yes.
Sure.
Flute,
Yeah.
are you okay? Do we need... Oh, you're not okay. Here, you want some food? You want to take a cat nap? I could cast cat nap on you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, do that.
All right. Why don't you come with us, though? Let's go through the portal first.
Which portal are you going through?
I went through the northwest corner.
The
and I will
northwest
tell
one.
you that that one.
That one.
Well, you did that in another room. I will say. You all
Oh yeah.
were in the bottom
We
room
didn't see
together.
We didn't see
I
what
was
portal.
I was
Alright,
in the
Klik went
middle
through.
room. I think I wrote this down. I didn't. I was in the middle room when I went through that.
All right.
Because I went through the door that Flute threw the hat through, which was from the middle room.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
That actually,
Yeah,
then
we'll
you
do-
specific. You were right. If you left in the middle room, then you specifically should see his hat. And if in Klik, K.A.I, and everybody, if you step through the top left, which is correct.
Oh, if I do see his hat, I'm going to pocket his hat.
Okay, cool. Done. Where do you have pockets, Klik?
In my cape.
It's got a satchel or something.
It's got a big
right?
cape and like a little belt.
It has pockets.
Just
For
put it
carrying-
in
Already been,
lemon.
can you cast catnap like as someone is already resting?
Sure, I will say yes. I will say yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Because I
you-
was already
didn't
resting
realize
for
that was a
5
real
minutes,
spell.
so if you do it now,
It.
we just wait 5 minutes.
Yeah. No problem.
Can I carry him while he catnaps?
Perfect.
I'm also
Anybody
gonna
else?
take a short
Like
rest.
a baby would?
I'll give you a catnap as well, Moonboy.
Wait, well-
Oh, I thought it was for the group. It's per
It's
person.
three. It's for three people.
remind me, does catnap cut down the time it takes to take a short rest?
Yeah, reduce it
Correct.
to 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say cool. So what is the order of events here? Are you going through the portal and joining Klik first, or are we
Portal
doing this rest
first,
and?
then catnap.
Okay, cool. So whole crew.
In my opinion.
Anyone staying behind? Yes or no?
No, I'll
No,
follow.
we are all going together.
Yeah, I get.
We
I mean,
could,
I got him. I'm definitely not staying behind.
We could whip some test pickles. He says as we go through.
Cool. Yeah, you all come out the same portal
Snipe.
that Klik came out
Pickles.
of as well. Flute, your hat seems to be missing, oddly. And Flute is being carried by the Goliath Knoll, just like peacefully and gently. And so give us a little flavor on as you're casting catnap here.
Anybody else not feeling well? I will say as I load up some syringes into my launcher.
It's up
Get
to
ready
3
to party
people.
dart.
Yeah.
I will be fine.
I'm full HP never.
Oh, you are full HP?
Yeah,
well, then I will.
If you guys want to take a quick nap, I'll just sleep in a corner and I'll guard you. I'll watch. Somebody comes in here, I'll remove this skeleton and whatever.
Right.
Do you need a
I'm
nap,
fine.
Kai?
I've not been.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't even know what would happen if I tried.
I'm trying to remember if my side eye becomes full after a short rest. I'm gonna have to look it up.
So cool.
Moonboy, how about you?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Oh yes, you already said. All right. All right, here we go. If you say so, I will fire a dart into the roof of Moonboy's mouth.
Oh, the colors.
If those
And
die work the
sleep.
same way as superiority die, you should get them on short rest. But I don't know if they do.
What do I get from that party dart?
You get, a short
You get
rest
to
in 10
take a
minutes.
short rest in 10 minutes.
Party darty.
Sick. Done.
So yeah, I will
I'll roll
rapid
up my
fire the 3
arm.
darts. Vrah! And my 3 friends just fall unconscious.
A volley of health darts.
Yeah.
If you are willing, you fall unconscious for 10 minutes.
I will gently.
I'll be barely conscious so that I can hum a song of rest, and you'll get an additional 1d8 healing. if you-
Unfortunately,
nice, I will
you
do
are
that.
you are
Oh
unconscious.
shit.
Oh, you are? You don't get a choice?
It
Okay.
just you fall unconscious for the
Great.
spell's duration, which is 10 minutes.
Yeah, it
I will
seems like
gently move them all into a pile in the corner so that I can more easily defend them because they sort of fell asleep all over. It's just kind of
Lincoln log
strategic.
us
Oh,
into
okay.
a little.
Don't move them quite that way, bud. They
Notably,
a little more
Lemon
fragile.
is awake.
yeah. She's like
Hi,
she's
Lemon.
and she's kicking the whole time. She's like, don't kill me. And
Oh, sorry, Lemon. Kill you? We're not going to kill you. Hey, I'm sorry. We're not going. No one's going to kill you. All right. About your sister. She was some kind of doppelganger. She attacked Flute, and she got frozen solid. Okay. I don't know if that was your sister from the beginning. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but
She kind of
as
sighs
someone
and just
who's,
goes limp on the back there, and she's like, I don't know either. She's like, I just want to get out of here. You guys are the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, and I'm sorry that she sucked. Everyone I know sucks.
Well, yeah, that's true. Everyone, not anymore, huh? Everyone you knew sucks. Now you know us, and we're okay.
I think so. I mean, like, do you all
Moonboy's
think I'm a
pretty cool.
doppelganger?
No, I've performed maintenance on your soul, and I don't think you're a doppelganger.
If we really want to know, I could.
But then I do an insight check because I actually have no idea.
No, please do an insight check. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, it's as well as I'll ever do on one of those. What's my modifier? That's going to be a 21.
Man, she is as disappointed to hear this information about Leather as you are. She is truly kind of like mumbling to herself here and there about whether or not Leather was one the whole time, or if maybe someone else in the room that she was in was a doppelganger. Was there a doppelganger living there the whole time? You know, like she's going through like the list, and she's even saying to you, she's like, I mean, they were all dicks, so they could have been doppelgangers, but I don't know. I barely know what a doppelganger is. And
Same.
yeah, but she just seems nervous and disheartened by the fact that someone who she considered an ally has betrayed you all, because she clearly wants to be like continue on with you.
If you've known Leather for a long time, I'm going to guess, and it's just a guess, unfortunately. Well, maybe it's just a hope, huh? You and I and the rest of us can all hope that Leather was not a doppelganger all of your lives. Although, I don't know, it's really up to you, because if she wasn't, then she kind of sucks. So it's really up to you. However you want to think about it, I'm with you. But you're cool.
Oh,
You're good. Remember how you killed
roll a
that guy,
persuasion
huh?
check.
Remember when you killed him? You remember.
It was pretty cool. It's nice.
10.
Oh man, with a 10, I rolled a 7, so you're still good. All good there. She looks over at you and she's like, yeah, that was cool. I just felt like safe and powerful. And that was the first time that's happened in a long time, because mostly I just have to disassemble my body and make it a part of machines in here that are made of magical parts in order to fix them. And that's horrifying. So
That can be powerful, but you're smart. And there's a lot of interesting tricks that someone like you could learn.
she kind of sighs, and as she does, she's just like hanging from the back of Klik's body, and she goes, I just hope I make it out of here to learn them.
Me too. We'll do our best for you. Yeah. Welcome to the real world. I'm sorry it's been such a rocky entry, but welcome aboard.
Have you been betrayed by a lot of people before?
Just a few. But when it hurts, you remember, huh?
That's true.
And
what do I do
after
with it?
Happens, you just remember, don't hold on to it too tightly, but it's a lesson. You know that people in the world will do such things. It doesn't mean that everyone you love is a doppelganger, but there are people in the world who won't treat you fairly, who will pretend to be your sister and then try to kill someone that you like. But most people are not like that. Or at least your friends won't be like that, and that will make you appreciate them even more when they don't try to stab you.
She sighs and she's like, "Is this learning?"
You tell me. I'm not doing a very good job of teaching. This isn't my department. I'm like if you need to know any magical formulae or...
I do. I want to know them.
Okay, well, we can work on those.
Okay.
Or, you know...
I just think learning
something
sucks.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah, learning's not so bad once you learn how to do it.
I mean, I do want. I guess I do want to know.
I can see why that's hard.
Um,
To learn. I don't know. I kind of already knew a lot of stuff, so that helps.
you all can tell that K.A.I has clearly won her back here. As like Klik, you kind of scared her into submission a little bit, and she was like trying to get away because she thought that like maybe she threw so much trust in you out of like this being the only place that she knew, and you all were like anything to cling on to, and she had that moment of being like, fuck, maybe it's all just harmful, and she was trying to get away. But now that you can hear like the tone of K.A.I.'s voice and the tone of her voice as she's strapped to your back, and you can tell that she's chill, you know, like she's just like chilled out a little bit, and she's not as just like freaking out about all this information, even though she sees Flute's like very fucked up body, and it's like a little worried about it.
Yeah, I would untie you, but Klik kind of fell on top of you, and I'm pretty physically weak, so we'll just wait. Huh?
I can do it. Just raise my hand. You want me to untie her?
Nah, she looks comfortable.
All
right. Cool. All right, and let's have everybody who is not taking a rest roll a perception check as you all are hanging out in this magical room.
Whoa, that's a natty 20, baby.
Cool.
For a grand total of 22.
That is 9.
Klik? Did you roll?
I'm
Klik's
resting.
Oh, you're
asleep.
resting. Oh, damn. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Not asleep, unconscious.
Yeah, that's right, because that's why the lay down on top of yeah. Sorry.
Mine
And
just lights out. I have no idea what sleeping is.
Yeah.
and
It's totally different.
yeah, it's just like an on and off switch. And so as you all are just keeping guard here, you see a swirl of one of the portals, and then if you all like to do anything you can, but there's just like one of the portals just seems to get like brightened for a bit. And if you all want to do anything with that moment there, you can.
I will investigate it.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
I will walk over there and take a look. That is 24.
There's something moving through the room from the portal on the right bottom hand side of the room to the portal on the left bottom hand side of the room. And it's very small and moving quickly.
Sorry. Just making sure I understand. There's something in this room moving on between the portals?
Yep.
Sounds like something
Along the bottom.
invisible is going from
Invisible,
one
yeah.
portal to another.
Small from right to left on the bottom edge of the room.
Correct. And the only reason you even notice that is you just see a little bit of like dust kicked up from like it's almost like boop 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 boop, boop, and you can tell it's like a four-legged creature going boop 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 from the bottom right-hand portal to the bottom left-hand portal, and it's invisible, and you can just see the dust marks like kicking up.
Got it. I will sort of play it cool and kind of inch my way over there, making small talk. I hope you enjoyed those hover crumpets. That's a recipe that I developed. Fairy fire! And I will blast that side of the room.
Just confetti.
Yes. Glowing.
That's the sneakiest Kai has ever been.
Hell yeah.
Luminous
2 years of adventures.
flames. I'm sorry I used hover crumpets for deception.
Cool. All right. Kai, can I have Kai, Noel, Kai and Noel? Those are you were the only two folks keeping watch here as everyone else is resting. Can I have you all roll initiative, please?
Oh, no.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's...
Well, if I had to think of
Good,
two people to do it.
How
lemon
long into the
stills.
catnap are we, by the way?
Oh.
3 or 4 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. My
No
initiative,
problem.
not
You guys
great.
got this.
my
All right, we
initiative
got
is
hang on
18.
for... How many rounds is that?
For minutes going by.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
many.
100?
About
It's
a
like
couple
10
hundred. It's about... Yeah, it's like
every
Looks like it's
round
gonna
is
be
6
a
seconds.
150
of us.
rounds or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Don't
you best
at
get
me with that I fucked up the math.
Yeah.
I truly don't care. I do care.
What did we get?
I got an 18.
I got an 18.
Oh, look at you!
Oh,
Aw.
cute.
You go first, maybe.
I like that we all had the same reaction.
The
You
creature
should
that
hold
got very.
them both at the same
We
time.
hold it. We accidentally touch hands. You go.
No, you go.
All
No,
right.
you go.
Just the pinkies.
No, you go.
Just
Mhm.
brushing.
The creature
We
in Fairy Fire
accidentally
gets a
hold
dex
pinkies a little
save, or else it's outlined.
Yes.
I'm having Kai cast
I was
Fairy Fire
assuming
on
we
his
had
turn
not.
because
Okay.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, because
Oh.
it is not surprised because it entered knowing you were there.
Right. And also,
Didn't believe the crumpets thing?
it didn't like my clever ruse.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you. You can roll a performance check here, and I'll
Yeah.
and I'm gonna take advantage on it, and I'm gonna give you disadvantage, but because it's
yeah,
not
that's right.
too worried about your ruse, but it can still work.
Okay. All right. First roll.
An invisible creature that's not worried about us. This will go well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it's a
that's a-
4-legged one.
That's a
Maybe it's a
6.
cat.
Yeah, it's a little cat.
You got a
wish it
6
was-
on the performance.
I did.
Maybe it's Scully. Where is she?
Yeah.
Did she
So
get into the
She in
game?
Is she
She's
just doing a
sleeping
kill
in
or
a
trap type
basket.
situation?
Okay.
She's sleeping in a little basket. It's
There's a
nice.
She's
cat
taking her
sleeping.
own
Pluma's
cat nap.
asleep on the other
Her
side
own short
of my
rest.
computer, and it's pretty good.
So no
Post a
no
picture
stealth
on Discord.
roll. No stealth roll. No surprise round here. So we're just entering initiative very quickly. So Kai, let's just have you go first. And with your fairy fire. So that's what you're
I
casting.
turn
Yes.
around, fairy fire.
Yeah. I failed on the dexterity saving throw, so I got under
Let's
10.
go. He's there. Whatever it is illuminated.
As it hits this very small four-legged creature on the ground, you see it light up what looks like the form of a rat running from one portal to the other. But as it goes along, as the fairy fire forms along the edge of it, it hits its head, and you can see this large bubble across the top of it. And then when you see the edge of the fairy fire starting to complete the circle, it continues to form the edge of another rat, and then another rat, and then another rat. And these are rats stacked on top of each other that are running through this room. And the one on the bottom
Rat
seems to be
King.
carrying them.
Rat stack.
You'll never get into that movie. It's rated R and not for rat.
Yeah, it's about
It's ratted R.
ratted.
Nice. There it
Yeah, you-
is.
No.
Andrew, you blew your disdain early.
You didn't know it could get worse.
He's got more. What are they going to see? Quickly.
Harry and the Hendersons. Not
Nice.
rated R. Fish called
Um,
Ratatouille?
There's about 15
The
of
rated R
them.
version.
There's about
Yes.
15 of them stacked up.
Ratatouille just says fuck a
so
lot.
Weird.
It's like Ted.
Yeah, the one where the rat is in his pants instead of his hat.
Yeah. All right.
That's disgusting. That's grosser than rats. So that's going to bring up
Rats
Noel.
are nice.
What you see in front of you is K.A.I doing this ruse, and
Yeah.
just for the absolute fun of it, can you roll an insight check to see if you fall for the ruse too?
Oh man, I bet I do.
It mechanically does not matter. It's just for fun.
What was this insight? Oh god, it's happening again.
Or his
Just a straight up 4.
Okay, cool. Well, that's funny because your performance was so low, but it still fails. So you are jarred by this moment of K.A.I talking to you about hover crumpets. Yeah,
I
and
did
then
earlier apologize for using hover crumpets for deception, though. And
Sure.
So I will do that also on my turn.
yeah, immediately
That
as
just
like
confuses me
you say
further.
as you're casting the spell. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry for using hover crumpets for deception, but it's just as I suspected, a stack of invisible rats.
Guys, as you see this Christmas tree of magical outline just continue up and up and up and up as there are about 16 rats stacked on top of each other, and it seems to be like the one on the bottom is like running and all the other ones are balancing on top of it. And you don't see them because they are invisible, but you do see this purple outline.
This is me.
Yeah, it's your turn in combat. Yeah, you can do whatever. You
I
do
will
not have
use
to
my
attack them.
movement
This is just
to
it's
go
like a lot of
over
happening
there.
quickly. Sure.
I think I'll just.
I will get on one side of it.
Can I like? Do I have any kind of thing to kind of bowl them over?
That's a you question. That is your job to make an argument to me. I will say. You see a stack of rats, and it is up to you what you would like to do with that stack of rats.
It's a rare loot drop. Kill it.
It's got Titanite shards. I'll just. Can I just do a diving, like just a dive forward to try to grab the bottom rat with my hand?
Oh, rat
Just
grappling.
fully lay out.
Hell yeah, you can. I would call that a grapple check here, if that feels right to you.
Rat wrestling.
Oh, me versus a
Rats.
rat's strength.
Ratslan.
Ratslin.
Ratslan.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna put this token here, and so I'm gonna put you here, Noel, because I'm just gonna put it on the board. We're
Oh,
gonna
I
get
did
going.
move as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
on the opposite side of it.
yeah. Cool. As you all are running over and chasing these rats, what did you get on that strength?
Let me check. This is a.
Holy
Remind
shit.
me with grappling, is that just a straight strength? Do I use like
Oh, I can never remember.
strength saving throw?
So Andrew, since you were sleeping, since Flute is sleeping, you want to look that up. But I'm just gonna call it straight up. I believe it's athletics. I believe you can use athletics, but
You aren't using like a pugilist home
no.
or anything.
But
right?
I still think you can use your proficiency. But if it's athletics,
It's
but
athletics. That is an 18.
okay, cool. I don't think it's gonna make a difference really in the dice roll because I rolled terribly. So even though I have a decent dex, I still got an 11 here. So you are, you grab the rat on the bottom of this purple outline of a rat, this like neon sign of a rat, and as you grab it, all of them crumple into your arms. Like you knock over the stack, and you just all of a sudden started by trying to grab one rat, and you're just like and you have a
I'm trying to
hold.
Sweep them up, hungry hippo style.
Are they connected? Are they?
And
Do they feel connected to me?
no, but I will say so. In this moment with this dice save and you grabbing them, they seem to all get out of your arms. They are immune to the grapple condition because they are a swarm. And so you're trying to grab a hold of them. You're oomping them, and they just run around you. And again, it is not the physical image of them because they are invisible. It's just all these purple outlines of rats just like scurrying around your arms as you're trying to hold on to them.
Oh, gross. this?
Nope.
Yeah, it's contested athletics, but the recipient can choose acrobatics if they want instead of athletics.
Thank you. I thought so. Great. Would you like to do anything else?
I'll
Or
just
give
be
us some
swarming
flavor
with
on that
rats, I
moment. You're welcome
guess.
to.
I'm just like, oh, I'm like, well, I knocked down the stack, but they're kind of everywhere now. They're all of me. I guess I'm technically
dear.
prone as well because I did a diving grab.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
I'm still not sure. I don't like really want to hurt them because I don't know. Like, so I'm just kind of like trying to brush them off repeatedly. Just kind of like, yeah. Like I'm not
Yeah.
just going buck wild, but I'm definitely would like them to be off me.
They aren't attacking you currently. They're just kind of like scrambling around you, and they aren't making any noise. They are not squeaking. Yeah.
Okay. If I do have an action left, I don't know if that was my move and attack. If not, I'd try to stand up from prone.
Sure. Yeah, you can.
At
Yeah,
least.
yeah. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I just threw your tokens out there, so I will say that uses exactly your movement. As you moved over, you used about half of your movement. You lunged at them, and then you kind of just stand up from laying on the ground as you watch this
Okay.
swarm of like purple lights run away from you. Cool. That is going to bring up the rat's turn, and
Is Lemon in this initiative?
Oh,
Yes, yeah, she's conscious. Yes, I'll throw her in there. And you, as long as you run her, you get to run Lemon
I don't
here,
know
Klik.
what she does. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. She has a.
Oh, she
has a
rolled real bad.
Lemon uses hyper beam.
I rolled a 3 on the dice for initiative.
Okay, cool. I will send you her stat block. Give me just a tiny little moment here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take these rats' turns first, and I need you, Noel, to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Wisdom.
God.
Wisdom.
Magic
No.
rats.
Rats are these?
Secret of Nim rats.
Like this.
I don't like any wisdom roll. Gosh, dang it. That's going to be bad. That's going to be just a solid 5 straight up.
Okay, cool. You feel as you were trying to grab these rats, you
Wait,
go for it.
I'll
Go for
save
it.
that. I'll say I have an ability, but I'll save it.
No, you should
maybe
use
I'm
it.
underestimating these rats, so I
Um,
should use it. It's
yeah.
going to be bad.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I'll see what the rats are doing.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Totally cool.
Hey,
Okay, cool. The fastest. Okay, cool ever. Okay, cool.
Am I going to be a rat?
yep. You're gonna be a bunch of rats in a trench coat.
Cool. All right. We'll address this as we get to your turn. But K.A.I, you see Noel just like trying to grab all of these rats, and then Noel, I'd love for you to give us some flavor of what it looks like for Noel to go from like all this like I'm trying to catch them, I'm standing up, to going a little ratty. You know, like you begin
no.
to act a little ratty.
That's not good.
Physically or emotionally am I becoming a rat?
Up to you. Up to you.
Or hair. Is it a hair condition?
I'm just my stance is kind of getting rat-like, where kind of like the hand thing they do,
I don't like it. Don't stand like that.
doing the like that thing, and it kind of moves from like trying to get them off into like kind of like a very ratty like
No.
Let's see your best rat face. Come on.
This is making me miss my pet rat. I know you don't think it's gross. It's making me sad.
I don't think
I
it's
want
gross.
I want a rat.
I like your pet
thing.
rat.
My front 2 teeth do lengthen somewhat. Kind of. There's a rat energy happening.
Not good. Yeah.
All right. Rachel, I'm also putting it in our Discord for you to have this stat block here. Sorry, it took me a second there.
Okay.
Boom, you got it.
That's okay.
Don't tell anyone.
Hey, maybe I'll get claws and my attack will go up. Gotta be optimistic.
Prehensile tail.
Yeah, maybe you'll be better when you're forced to attack me.
That is going to bring up K.A.I.'s turn.
Mhm.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. It's Lemon, but I just want to give Rachel a second here to
Yeah.
look at the block, the stat block. You all can just attack with a spear, and have +1 to it,
She's
and just
also
like roll an attack
tied
roll.
down.
Yeah, she
is
can't move.
She's
Yeah,
restricted to your
Part
back.
of the issue.
yeah. I'm actually going to technically put her
Um,
right there. Oh no, you could have been laying in that direction. I'm gonna put Moonboy and Flute right here.
Okay, does she have these spells?
Mhm.
Okay, Lemon is sprawled out on her back and kind of panicking and kicking with her legs in the air, and I think she just tries to settle herself, and she'll cast. What is the range?
A Burning Hands.
A Burning Hands, yeah.
The rats are
Where-
still all over.
She has range for it. Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Each creature within a 15-foot cone makes a dex save. Yeah, that'll for sure burn Null. But
I feel some collateral damage.
No, Burning Hands.
Kill-
Burning Hands is 3 lines that you can choose.
it's 3 lines. I thought it was within a 15-foot cone.
I think it's gone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it says 15-foot cone makes.
Oh,
a
you're
dex
right. What
save.
is the other one? Anyway, never mind. Sorry. You're right.
Maybe
That's okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Someone read the spell and someone didn't.
I am gonna try to blast the rats in a cone. I think it's gonna clip Null here. I don't. Is there a way that I can do it without hitting K.A.I too? I think I have to hit both of them.
Rat Blaster.
I think she's just a little panicked and is like, "Ah," and grossed out by the rats and just shoots fire out of her hands.
Yeah, she's not great at this. So, yeah, you know what? And just technically, we'll put her there.
So, all creatures within the cone make a dex save.
Yeah, you can't do it without hitting. Well, I guess you could do it without hitting K.A.I if you could do it without hitting K.A.I. But so
I would
Null
love to do it
and
without
yeah,
hitting K.A.I if I can do so.
you can't. You
Null
you
is
can't do it without
covered in
hitting Null.
rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
am covered in rats. You're burning them off. You're cleansing me.
Cool. Make that dex save.
Not as dexterous as I am strong. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. That's a 20, dirty 20.
That will save. I guess I should roll this. 2. My God, just the
That's a
worst.
half damage
2,
situation.
3, 9. Yeah, you take 4. Does it round up or down?
Oh,
Down.
actually, I have fire resistance.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
Let's go.
So what does that do? Halves it again.
Halves it again.
So 2 damage.
So I rolled a 9. 9. Does 9 go to 5 or 9 go to 4?
4. Yeah.
4. Okay,
So-
so 2 to Null.
I'll say for flavor, like, I am so unbothered by that I'm not even mad. I'm just like, thank you.
Trying.
Yeah, and you can see all their like purple highlighted forms just like wriggle around everywhere, and that is going to be the end of Lemon's turn. And it is notable. I guess you all are the only K.A.I and Null. You're the only 2 people awake in this moment, but you have not seen Lemon cast a spell or anything like that. And then it's just like
Yeah,
this
I was
burst of
gonna
fire
say.
comes out of this plant
Yeah.
and metal creature.
Whoa.
I could say to Kai, I'd be like, did she know to do that the whole time?
I don't know. Maybe it's a special ability brought on by grief.
That's relatable.
She's a doppelganger.
I assume you're still gonna roleplay her, or unless you'd like me to, Harlan.
Oh no! You know, I mean, please kick in. We're now in the
Oh, yeah.
co-DMing points over
Okay.
here, but she is like kind of freaked out as much as she is like hyped in this moment.
I think she just panicked and was like, "Ah, I've never done that."
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Good job.
When Noel took damage, does he get another save?
Let's find out.
Oh, like, it's
Yeah,
breaking my
you do.
arms
You
off
get to
it.
make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, great.
Did
Well,
that on purpose.
I'm gonna need a couple of those if we're gonna break out of this.
I don't even know what the
So,
spell is, but I know that a lot of them.
well, now I can use the thing again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a natural one. I'm gonna absolutely use
full rat
Indomitable is an ability I have
yep.
from being a Goliath.
Nice.
So I like get broken out of it by the flame a little bit, and I kind of notice that I'm like, because I'm so aware of my body as a fighter that I like am aware of like I've broken my stance, and I'll just try to like really kind of, like just I don't know what the imagine like just like shake it off, and I'm gonna reroll that throw for sure.
Yeah, it's like a real like muscle memory moment. Like when you are broken out, like you're like moving down in this like rat-like stance, and in that you can feel some sort of like reflex in your gut. And what'd you get?
And that is a 17.
Okay, cool. That might break it. Hold on, let's find out.
If
It
that doesn't
does.
break
That
it,
does break it.
Okay.
It
I was
does.
like, if that doesn't break it,
Yay.
I am whatever is happening to me because
Yeah.
there's no bonus here.
And I will
this
say,
is
in that
just-
moment too, you could feel this rat-like fury, right? This like trapped in a box, like worry.
Despite all your rage.
Yeah.
A real Billy Corgan style fury.
Yeah.
radiating out of me.
Despite being in a cage, you are still just a rat with rage for a moment there.
The rat madness.
And
And then I'll be like, don't touch them.
yeah, you can
It's
feel
doing something weird.
you can feel the violence like that you were driven, like they were pushing to. It's all of their voices just in your head being like, attack them, they're intruders, attack them. And you know that you would have attacked these folks that you have just met if you had not broken out of that.
Ooh, thanks, Lemon.
Oh.
Say, oh yeah.
It would have been
Lemon's a
bad because also
pal.
I've been itching to use all my battle skills, and this is my last. So I was like, I'm using everything on you.
Yeah,
Going
that's
down.
hell yeah, that's awesome.
All right. So I'll break out of it like, do not touch the rats. And now that should I get away from them? I guess I don't know if they can trigger that again.
Yeah, you can't move at this point because
Okay.
this is off of your turn because it's like triggered on Lemon's turn by doing violence against you. And with that too, we're gonna take a break here because we're gonna be back at the top of the initiative order in this quick side initiative, and we'll figure out what happens and what these invisible rats here when we get back from taking a quick break to drink, pee, and we'll see you all in just a second.
Thank you, Soccer.
Okay, cool. Great. It is going to be K.A.I.'s turn as we're right back in the initiative order here. As there is this crowd of purple highlighted rats that have just tried to take over Noel's mind and are now just scurrying about like spaghetti moving quickly on the ground in one spot. It's my job. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? They seem to get burned. I wouldn't say that they are on fire. Yeah. Yeah, correct. Ooh, I do need to roll a concentration check for them though, which they failed. So that is going to they are now no longer invisible, and you see all of these rats scurrying around that have a small engine built into the top of their head that you can see all these like gears and like smoke, like just tiny puffs of smoke coming out of, and they are, yeah, yes, correct. Oh no! Damn,
such
we
good
missed
shit.
motor rats. We missed motor rats. I'm so sorry.
We're not doing
Fucking
it again.
rips.
We're
What
not
happened?
doing it again.
Everybody chill.
We're
Everybody
not.
chill. Okay, be natural. Do it again.
Okay. All right.
Rachel yelled motor rats, and it was very funny. That's
No,
You
Yeah.
didn't
I saw
reveal
that.
why I yelled motor rats.
Oh.
no. They heard
They
me.
could
They
hear
heard
you.
me. That's the problem.
They could
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
We were
Alright.
muted.
So disappointed.
Yeah. I'm
Carla
sorry.
was just sick of us talking over them so much, and they were like, "I'm just gonna like let's land this plane."
Stop being funny. I have a mute button. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Motor rats was funny though.
Motor rats was funny.
For
Cool.
us.
So Kai, what would you like to do to these motor rats?
We danced. To the motor rats, I say I blast you.
Cool.
And I wish they were on fire.
Don't
She's a
we all?
baby. She'll figure it out.
I blast them.
Did 2 damage to me. Pretty cool.
Cool. What is that
I
attack
just
roll?
I don't want to like blow them up and because they're swarming all over you. Although I am about to blast them, which would maybe hit you. But
I will say it will only hit him if you roll a natural 1.
Okay.
let's.
Yeah.
I blast.
Bet. Let's go.
Not a natural 1. 18.
18. That does hit. Absolutely.
It hits. Nothing. All right. That's going to be 16 points of force damage.
Holy shit. Okay. Cool. Yeah. As you give us some flavors, you just like burst. You splat a lot of rats here. I would say over half of the rats you splat. That sounds like a. It sounds like a grotesque. It sounds like a grotesque
Absolutely. I'm
Dr.
getting
Seuss.
absolutely-
Splatter.
I'm getting absolutely
Yeah,
pollocked over here because
I
I
turn
still have a bunch
around.
of poppy on me too.
And I totally. I turn around and I loudly wheel the garbage can past my window. Sorry, I don't know if you guys could hear that. It's not that guy's fault. He doesn't know. Have the courtesy to your neighbors who are doing Dungeons and Dragons podcasts with the Warlock men. You bringing your trash out in the evening? Are you kidding?
I have to take it out at night. It's my night garbage.
In the night trash.
It's
All the
filled with
things I've
skulls
used
and
throughout
bat
the day.
wings.
Oh, I'm going to get lost in this bit if I don't just move
Who?
along from it, 'cause
Xander, the night
yeah,
garbage
I
man?
like it too much. Tell me more, Xander. Now I'm turning into. Okay. Where were we, Harlan?
I don't know. You're DMing now.
Motor rat splat.
Oh, right. I was giving flavor. I turn around. I cast Fairy Fire. No one falls for it. The rats are illuminated. Then the whole thing goes haywire. You didn't say to give flavor for everything that's happened so far. Anyway, you know what's happened so far. I turn around and I blast the rats with my shoulder-mounted cannon.
Hell yeah, you
I
do.
splat half of them.
Yeah. Great. So yeah,
It's hot here.
they splat apart effectively. You effectively splat the rats.
I
You are
blast them
great.
again.
Rats
Yeah.
have been splatted.
Yeah.
I blast again.
Congrats on splatting the rats.
Yeah, that's higher than the previous roll. So I will roll damage.
Splatulations.
I'll take
That's 13 points of damage.
With that, you fully exterminate the rats. Congrats on flatting all of the rats.
Muzzle.
Yeah. As all the rats are now gone, as you just like break them apart, and there is just a pile of viscera and gears splattered across the floor. And with these 2 blasts, I would love for you to roll a. Actually, you tell me what skill you think you should roll here, because you just loudly splatted the rats, and this might wake up your
Yeah.
friends.
Oh, okay.
And so I would like you to roll some sort of skill check for you to quietly splat the rats with your rat splatting cannon. and then
Screw a silencer
yes.
onto your shoulder cannons.
That's a good idea.
and then
Switch to BB guns.
you're going to be setting the DC for the three of them to do Constitution saving throws.
That's interesting. I like it. So I get to choose a skill here.
That you are using to
I would like to use my Tinker's tools to mute myself.
cool. Yeah, tell me if this is correct. I just imagine you like trying to dial down the blast.
Yeah, I'm just like turning knobs and stuff. I'm like, I turn around and like, oh my god, pile of rats, kill it. And then I'm like, oh, shh.
Yeah.
People are sleeping. Sorry.
Yeah, like your spell almost like wavers in your mind of the catnap, and you're you're trying to flatten the rat
I won't use
blast
my
splat.
Tinker's tools. Let's say it's sleight of hand, just to turn down the volume knob on my own voice.
Sure. All right. Roll that d20 and add your proficiency to it, or add your skill
Right.
plus to that.
Got it. It's 19.
Okay, cool. The DC is then 1. So if everyone could roll a Constitution saving throw, because it's 20 minus 1, or 20 minus whatever you rolled, to set the DC here, because you want to use a good skill and be successful at it, and so you are.
I got an 11.
That's higher than 1. Moonboy, Klik, did you get higher than 1?
16.
Cool.
What kind of intelligence
Constitution
saving
saving throw.
Constitution.
Con
All you need to do is not roll a natural 1.
23.
There
We
you go.
did it.
Cool.
Continued to sleep.
We continue to snooze.
Sorry.
Yeah. Noel,
turn
you and
to
Kai
face
had
me.
this moment together a
Sounds
little bit
cool.
of you all like handling this problem, and it like all these rats get splatted as the portal rats get splatted, and you look over and the three of them, Klik, Moonboy, and Flute, are just snoozing away, and Lemon looks up and is like, "Yeah, she's still asleep," she says under Klik, like kind of both looking at the hand that casts the spell and using the other elbow to like prop herself up a little bit so she's not squashed by Klik.
Hey, Lemon, that was great. You totally blasted those guys.
Yeah, I told you I
You've
could
never
do some
done that
magic.
before? That was
Yeah.
the first time?
Well, I don't do that often. I mean, it's scary.
Sure.
I'm made of plants,
that.
and that's fire.
Right.
But I do feel a rumbling inside of me that I think
That happens to
um,
everyone,
does it.
probably.
Can everyone
To me.
do that when they feel a rumbling inside of themselves?
No.
I can't.
No. For most, for most humanoids, the rumbling means something weird about their
It means have to go to the
bodies and
bathroom.
hormones. Yeah, they have to go to the bathroom.
Is that what
She's-
you're saying? Sorry.
She looks at you, Noel, and she's like, "I don't have to go to the bathroom because I'm made of metal and plants."
That's right.
Oh, that's
You
convenient.
get to go to the bathroom.
It's a treat for her.
Yeah,
Relish it.
Yeah.
it's nice to
I'll
dip
look
my leaves in water
excitedly.
sometimes.
Oh,
I guess all excited, like, 'cause I did get hit, but it just didn't really phase me. But I had some like ash and kind of burning marks. About,
Mhm.
oh, cool! Look at that! You did that.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. She's like,
Cute.
she's feeling hyped up by it. Like she like walks over to you. She's like, "Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not good
Oh,
at
it's
aiming
okay.
it yet."
It's
she's actually
was
still
fun.
on Klik's back, tied
Yeah.
to her. She's under a sleeping
Yeah, she's like,
giant mantis.
she's like, it doesn't help that I can't like move around and get a good angle on it because just like when I put my hands together like this, I'm not gonna do it because then it would do it. But just like fire comes out. I'm glad you're not hurt, Mr. Knoll.
it's
you'd-
alright. I don't mind fire. Cold, not really.
That's
Thick
good.
skin, stone like.
Were you made in here too? She says.
No, I was made in How do I think they just No, I'm from a mountain in far away. I was kidnapped, so
So
it's a
you
little
know.
worse for me, I guess, because you've never known anything outside of here, but I do remember. It's nice outside.
So you understand
Moonboy.
both what it's like to be stuck in here and what it's like to live in the world outside of here.
Oh yeah, it's much. The second one is much better. It's much better not to be in here. If that's your goal, I would recommend you pursue it. It's quite nice outside.
And she's tiny. She barely comes up to your knees, and she like when she's standing up, but she's squashed under Klik. So I just imagine you're like knelt down next to her as she's talking to you,
Yeah.
and she's like, so because I'm kind of worried about leaving because like leather was a lie, and I've always dreamed of leaving, and because I've heard of a world outside of here, but you promise it's better.
Oh yeah, it's. Well, this is a very low bar because this is
It can
kind of
be.
a prison, really. So
Yeah, it's
I
most,
think it almost definitely will be better than this is.
almost all of it is better.
Hmm I was in a mirror, so it's definitely better than that. I
And
didn't like
a
the
little
mirror.
bit of it is the same,
Yeah.
and some also a little bit is much worse.
Sure, but
Mhm.
But almost all of it is better.
there are parts of here that I love. I mean, I love like hanging out with the other craftlings and like the plants that I tend to in that room, and but
Got
it's still worth it. There's like other plants, right?
Moonboy has
Yeah.
some plants. I think that he will be excited to show you. He's got some
chronic.
really good ones. Yeah,
Just gotta-
you're
you
going
can
to
find a
love
hobby.
weed.
Do you have any hobbies? You just find a hobby, and then you find other people that do that.
You won't need any of those anymore once you start with weed. That'll be the only one you care about for a while.
Ruining Lemon's life.
I'm not.
He's making it better.
We inspired her to shoot a giant gout of fire.
Cool. Well, she'll nod, and she's like, "Okay, I trust you, even though I'm tied to this giant bug lady that I respect and am trapped under."
Could be
I mean,
worse.
I did offer. I can take you off, but I don't know if I'll wake her up.
I feel like at this point it would be a betrayal, so I'd rather just see
Yeah.
this through. She says to you.
How much now? How many? What's the timing on?
Oh,
how
it's
long
like
this
like
goes
they
for?
are waking up
Okay.
currently, like
Okay.
right in this moment. Yeah,
I mean, battle was like 10 seconds. So.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are all these like squashed
Just
rats
sit-
and gears
Then we
around.
all-
Yeah.
After that conversation, we all sit in awkward silence for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool. So, what would you like to do? You all kind of like wake up. You have a short rest in a way that I was not going to allow you to do, but there is a spell that specifically navigates around the thing that I was frustrated about, and so
Party dart.
so you all are back in this dungeon.
I would like to say that it gives you the spell gives you a short rest in 10 minutes, but it gives you really weird dreams.
Sure.
It's melatonin. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just gives you super weird dreams.
And Klik has never dreamed before, and that is terrifying.
Yeah. The only time you have dreamed is when you went into a dream very intentionally. And
Right,
so, to have it feel like unconscious in front, like to like tap into this tiny death that you have like talked shit about with K.A.I so much, and to like betray yourself a little bit and be a part of it. Yeah.
So
I thought it was going to be fun. I thought we would all have a fun laugh.
Klik sits up suddenly and sees all the blown up rats and all of the gears everywhere, and she turns to K.A.I and says, "Did you sneeze?"
No, it was a fart.
Gross.
Do not go.
That
Yeah.
explains it.
The world doesn't end with a shout, but a fart. Yeah.
Fart. Moonboy.
No. There was some rats. They tried to attack us. Well,
And now there's not.
Yeah.
there was a
So
pile of rats, and now they've been reduced to this.
so
I
now
was turned into a rat. You're getting to
That's
me.
true. You're acting pretty
Yes.
ratty there.
Yeah, almost got ratted. And then
I'm glad
Levin did
you
a spell.
didn't.
She burned it of some stuff a little.
Yeah, and you got all ratted, but then you did like a really big kegel and broke out of it.
Yeah. I'll just flex my pelvic floor and then
Yeah.
fire the thoughts out of the top of my head like a mortar. Yeah.
Full Terry Crews vibrated your body,
Yeah.
turn them into rat pate.
Oh, man.
Nice, Jordan. Honestly, nice.
The Moonboy awakens from his strange dream with a start, and he goes, "Hey, Jeremy Piven." What? What? It was I had the strangest dream. It was me, and Turtle, and Johnny Drama. Now
I
it's
kill the Moonboy right now.
it's gone. It's gone. Shh, sleep flute. Dream of the entourage.
I break my staff of power over the Moonboy's head.
No, you're sleeping. You're sleeping
We've-
gently.
We've always been looking for a good name for our group there. I'm just kidding.
Ah, yes.
If
Oh,
you have
look,
any
this place
inspiration
is,
points, I think you should have one
God.
removed.
this place is covered in ratte. And he's going to taste a little bit of it.
Oh, no.
Roll a
that's made
Constitution
of-
saving throw.
That's made of
Yuck.
years and
Rat
black magic.
time.
That tongue movement, Jordan. Oh my God.
Oh, I didn't see it. Thank God.
6.
Oh, missed it again.
You you throw up immediately, and I will say it's notable too because you've seen Moonboy eat a lot of gross things.
Oh, that
yeah.
is not rat.
Yeah.
Nope. Don't. I would like to. Intrigued by Moonboy's visceral reaction, I would like to examine the rats.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Rats. I do it.
While he's doing that, I'd like to examine the door with the Bessner-shaped keyhole.
Sure, roll an investigation check.
You know, the story.
21. I mean, I want to investigate that too, but there's rats.
Just teasing you.
With a 21, you realize that it is very clear to you, especially as someone who is an artificer, like who can create magical things out of all different parts of the world around you, that there has been an unholy joining of mechanical power and organic beings here, where you can see bits of like springs and gears, and they have like little tiny runes carved on them as well that allowed all of these rats to move as one body. And it is especially disconcerting to you, Kai. I mean, you can tell us how your character feels, but it is like, I'm just saying, like, it reads terrible. As someone who makes things,
Abominable?
yeah, I would say, as like, it just feels like a very casual.
Yeah.
I mean, the implications of it too, of like, if the fact that you can take both arcana and like mechanical principles and apply them to an organic body to allow them to move all at once. And one of the reasons Moonboy threw up is like these rats have lived long. They're not undead, but they just like lived unnatural
They're bad
lives.
to like basically be killed, but not really.
Yes.
It's not
Yeah.
good. It's not.
Yeah.
It's very cruel.
Exactly. Yeah.
It seems.
And like there's a lot of brains around too, where it feels like their brains have been engorged, and it's just like it's
Right, man.
somewhere between steroids and Elon Musk, and it's very bad. Yeah.
Oh, didn't think it could
I
get
saw
worse.
his torso.
Yeah.
Not steroids, but something.
Every time I look in the mirror.
Guy
Something that
swallowed a
squarifies
fucking
you.
Suitcase.
Something that
Um,
rectangles you up.
Andrew, what did Flute get on the his
A
investigation
9.
check? A 9?
A 9.
It is a locked door that looks pretty, and you have a moment too where you're like, oh, that's definitely Bessner, and you feel stoked about that revelation.
I think I figured something out. I think I know what this is.
Really?
This is that bird that we see sometimes. It's
I definitely never paid attention to his name.
His
Her name.
is
Her name.
Johnny Drama.
Bess knows your name. It's all right.
right. That's right. No, I did know. I
It's Bess.
yeah.
These are the work of Mad person? Not necessarily mad, but someone. These are unscrupulous works. Inscrupulous? Scrupulous. No scrupes.
Not a scroop on to be found on them. It looks like
Scroops.
somebody's been Frankensteining rats.
That's right. But not just. I mean, Frankensteining is like. I get what you're trying to do, but this is magically distinct from.
Well, no, look, they've got.
Frankensteinification.
That would be if the
Look.
rats had created their own monster. So
No, you'd be thinking of Rattenstein's monster. These guys. Look, they've got springs and stuff all over their head. I tasted them. I think I know what Rattenstein tastes like.
Fair enough.
Lemon walks
In
over.
layman's terms, yes.
Lemon walks over and scoops up one of the more intact rat heads that has these gears sticking out that are still attached to the brains. And she picks it up and she looks at you, K.A.I and Noel, especially. Because she can see, like, she identifies the fact that K.A.I is a construct and she is a construct. And she knows that Noel has been here before. Has been trapped in here too. And she's like, is this what I am?
no.
Why not?
Well, because you don't remember anything, right? There's plenty of you everywhere. You're made from plants, I think. So
In bronze.
you don't suffer. They were already rats, and they were like doing their own thing, and then they got turned into that, and it's hard because you also seem to have not a full grasp of free will, so it's quite difficult to explain.
So I'm less horrific because I have not lived before?
Yes.
Exactly.
Can you roll a persuasion roll a persuasion check with advantage?
Yeah. I was gonna be like, I believe this, so.
Oh, we
I'm
got
gonna
a
need that
raid in
advantage.
here.
Oh,
Hi,
no.
everybody from Night of Silver Moon. Thanks for joining us.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
We're teaching a construct how to live.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Had a
It's true.
Classic
Debating
moment.
free will. It's still
Yeah.
not good. Was his persuasion? An 8, even with advantage. Very persuasive.
She looks at you and she says, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you have a life that is before here. And she kind of steps away from all of you all. And she says, I trusted you all, and you walk in here and you're destroying my home. And she's like looking panicked, holding this like blown apart rat skull that has gears into it. And she's like looking about it. And she's like, and you told me my sister's not real. And maybe I'm wrong.
Getting ratty.
Maybe Mira was right, she says, and she just starts to you can see like her bronze like inner workings like start to vibrate a little bit, and the plants start to grow throughout her body, and the vines just are like growing, and she's like, maybe I picked the wrong team. Maybe I've been helping you all, and
Lemon, put down the rat. Put the rat down.
why? You all just killed it.
Because it's like super magical and bad. You should put it down.
Can I realize what
dangerous.
he's saying and then try to slap the rat out of her hands?
Sure, absolutely. You can roll. I'm gonna give her a dexterity saving throw to try and avoid, try and dodge out of the way of it, and you can just roll an attack roll. And I'm setting the DC here. It's very low. Don't worry. I rolled like dog shit.
And
Yes.
I don't
Do
know
it.
if I get extra attacks, but
Does
Yeah,
it seem like
just your regular attack,
something,
yeah.
something unnatural is happening to her?
Roll an
aside
Arcana
from
check.
The plants growing.
Yeah, roll an
Sorry?
Arcana check. Kai.
I rolled an 11.
It was higher than what she got for her dexterity saving throw, so you just knock the rat skull out of her hand. What did you get, Kai?
22.
It is not magical at all. This is purely emotional.
She's just having a panic attack.
And yeah, and she looks at you and she goes, "Why do you think Mir's even bad? You're here. You're trying to break this apart. Who even are you?" And she's freaking out about the fact that
Mia.
she's thrown her whole life away and trusted you all here for a
That's-
second.
That's fair. Mia, we're here because Mia stole our home and our family.
Yeah. I mean, he did specifically take me away from my family and people I knew, took me here, put me in a mirror, so I feel like I have a pretty good case against him being a fucking dickhead.
Yeah. No.
Everything you've seen since you've come with us has been horrible, Lemon.
And you've only seen the evil that Mira has done here. The evils that the Arcane work out in the world are beyond even our understanding.
But
They
what
play
if
on their own team?
But what if all of these horrors aren't as bad? What if he kidnapped you to save you? What if you all are here trying? What if he's trying to save your friends? What if you're lying to me and the world outside is worse than here?
We were doing great. I can tell you, we were fine. I was
the
having
world
a good life.
outside of here is worse, but it's also much, much better. And more important than that, it's your choice. And no one gets to tell you whether you get to see it or not. Nobody locks you in a cage and tells you can't look there. You get to decide. You can decide to go back right now if you want, because we are not bad dudes. And since we're all swearing now, it's your fucking choice. And that's what counts. Mir took that away from you. We're giving it back.
Oh boy, roll a persuasion check with advantage. Jordan Dahl, that was great. You also get advantage specifically because Noel and K.A.I you're building on what Noel and K.A.I have said to her as well.
She started nursing that. I didn't just pop off.
Yeah.
The handle.
Lemon's guessing we're gonna have to wash her mouth out with sugar.
That's a 19.
Cool. I got a 6. So,
Great.
she.
I am not persuasive. That worked out really well.
That time you were.
She walks over and she's about your height, Moonboy. You know, she's like actually maybe a little taller than you, but she walks over to you like out of this form that this is the first time she's seen you out of this form, and she, like, you can just see her eyes big and her watering, and after you see that, she's like, okay, good.
Edgar.
And she walks over and looks at you, Noel, you're just like towering above her, and she's like, will you get me out of here? It seems like they need to do something, but I don't want. Mira's very powerful. And she's just like kind of like ignoring everybody else in the room. And she's like, it seems that they are very powerful. Mira's very powerful. And they're very powerful too, but I don't want to go fight Mir because I'll die. And it seems like you have less at stake here. So would you be willing to help me leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving as well. And you can go when I'm getting out of here, I'm going back to where I'm from, and you can come if you want. It's not the best place for plants. It's cold. I don't know how you do with cold and mountains, but you can come up there. You can make fire. You could find you something. You could find a job that you're passionate about. Or not just whatever you do here.
She's got a propensity for magic. And there are spells that can help with that.
And the Moonboy is going to use Druid craft to make a luminous moon appear and shine down onto his hands, and a small plant will grow and go to seed and blow away in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, and she looks at it and she looks at you, Noel, and she goes, see, yeah, plants can grow in lots and lots of ways. We're pretty tough.
All right. We've discussed a Baby Bjorn situation before. Do we finally fashion one of these for? I was like, oh, you could be on my chest. You could shoot fire out of my chest like a,
I'm going to whip them up one. It'll take
Master
me
Blaster.
Just a minute.
And she looks at you and she's like, it would be cool if it could be something where I could like throw a spear too, because I don't want to like be coddled. I want to be useful, but it would be useful for me to be on your shoulders.
Right. Go on the backpack like Banjo-Kazooie style.
Sure. Exactly what I was about to say.
You were in the dream as well.
Yeah, let's give him the Banjo-Kazooie.
And while you're building
I fight with my fists, and you on my back with a spear would be able to reach probably
It's
the
actually
same
really
targets.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is really good.
Yeah,
could
I
just
could
kind
throw,
of-
I could
like
stab.
grapple.
It'd be great.
So we
yeah.
could do a move. We could do a special move where I grapple someone and then you sort of go fucking crazy on them with the spear over my shoulder.
Hell
amazing.
yeah.
I'm
And
on
stab
board.
them.
She's
And
like,
you can
hell.
just keep using a fire thing because it doesn't hurt me like at all. So you could just kind of blow up like
I could just burn you for
a
fun.
orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And she's like hyped about this, and you
Does
see
she
this like,
want to burn me for fun?
no, not really. Yeah, she's like trying to like tease you a little bit as she's feeling like comfortable and just excited thinking about the future. And while Kai's building that and kind of like sizing up Noel to figure it out, she walks over real quick to Klik and she taps you on the carapace. And
Which
she's
part?
like,
But
I don't know, roll a d100.
hang on.
Anybody home?
I'm doing it. I'm rolling a D100.
Fun thing
35.
to do to somebody's butt.
Yeah, it's like the back thigh.
That is so weird. This is exactly what I figure a 35 is
Right?
on the body.
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's like we've been playing
Good
D&D together
call.
for 2 years.
So
Yeah.
0% at
Nailed
the
it.
bottom? Yeah,
Yeah.
that feels right.
Not quite inappropriate, but not great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Close.
And she's like, sorry and thank you. And then she turns around and like starts to walk away immediately.
I'll snag her like I did
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, she's like still running as you pick her up by the leafed cape. Yeah.
Yeah. And just be like, look, it's tough out there, but you're
Yeah.
tough.
Yes.
And you got a good friend, and friends are important. So don't lose that.
I won't. I'm not dumb.
And practice with this. And she'll sort of push the spear at her a little bit, and then she'll put her down from the cape and sort of scooch her on her way.
She's like, yeah, of course. I'm not gonna like have someone help me murder the person who hurt me my whole life, and then like not, take meaning from that opportunity. And she says, kind of like being resentful, but also saying thank you. She's like, yep, of course. I'm gonna be fucking awesome.
Family is important. And you have a family here, and they're important. And you had a life here, and that's important. But you get to choose where your life goes from here, and you get to choose who your family is from here. And that's good.
Her like her like bronze carved, it like looks like a mask face, that has like leaves in the eyes. Sankas looks up at you and she's like, duh. And then she walks away and goes over toward Noel.
Klik will make a bunch of clacking gross sounds in frustration.
I will say you deeply have no idea where the way out is here. So as much as like this group is kind of saying goodbye, you also have to figure this out because you are still in this room that looks like everything else. There's a room that has a Bessner lock. There are 2 golden doors. There are the 4 portals and there's the doors. Are you all kind of like going through this together, or are you splitting up and are Noel and Lemon trying to find the way out and you all are trying to find the way forward?
Well, I mean,
I don't know how much
I
time is
I don't
looking
know
for
about
friends.
the note cards, right? Like I don't.
oh yeah, I don't know about them either.
Yeah, like we have.
You
We don't have
We
that
haven't shared that information.
No,
think
I
they
don't
rocky
think so.
Oh, we found these note
Did
cards.
you?
Also, to answer your question, Noel, very few minutes have passed. It's like all of this is happening just like very quickly. Yeah.
Oh, I meant in the real world. I was like,
Oh yeah. Sorry.
because I'm happy to do another room or two, but I don't know if we should just me and
I mean,
Lemon should just.
we have some
We should
time
ju-
here, and we definitely can call it off. But you do
no,
have a
we're good.
decent amount of information too. So yeah.
We can try to help them get out, but we need to keep going forward. We can't.
Yeah,
I wish
No,
we could leave with you, but we can't.
yeah. That's what I'll just be like. All right, so, looks like I'm with Lemon now. We're gonna do our own thing, get out of here, and escape. I'm happy to go with you guys. I'll just go somewhere and follow. But we are going to move, So, because I'm very happy to hang out with you guys and fight. I want you to remember the reason I was imprisoned in the mirror is because I was physically dangerous to everyone in this place. So I'm actually not super worried if I just need to go. And like, me and Lemon, I'm just gonna kind of go buck wild on the entire scenario until I'm out. But if you guys would like me to come, I'm happy to join you for a few rooms on the way. But you know,
I
I'll
was
help you out. And
I was sort of hoping to see you remove someone's skeleton. I'm not going to lie.
oh yeah, of course. But
I
yeah,
mean,
so
not
we can
mine.
do that.
You know.
We do have a mirror in the mirror. We could pull him out and have Noel get everything he knows out of him before he takes a skeleton
You
out.
have been wanting to torture this guy for 5 sessions.
And now it's paying off.
Moonboy would like to go and inspect this door with the
Yeah,
Bessner on it.
I will also do that.
Sure. You can both roll investigation checks.
Can I check the door that doesn't have Bessner on it?
Yes.
I got a
That's a good
6.
idea.
Would anyone else like to investigate anything else?
I'm just looking at Noel and pantomiming pulling a skeleton out of something.
Yeah.
Looking for tips.
20.
Yeah.
This is a new room, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that golden door. That's the one that Klik is looking at.
Yeah. I just rolled a 19 on investigation for the unmarked gold door.
And then Kai, what did you get?
23.
And Moonboy, what'd you get?
Wow. 6.
Cool. Moonboy, you're farting around.
These hinges are nice. What are these, Zerns?
Incredible. Kai, this door is incredibly trapped. You can just feel like pulsating magical energy from it. That this is a big
Talk
old
about
door.
skeleton remover.
Yeah.
That's the number door that's super trapped.
Yeah, and you can feel 3 different spells that would go off if you tried to unlock this door in a way that would
Do I
not
think
have a
that I
key. And that's the kind of like the true 23 is like it takes a key. You know, like it takes.
You need a key.
Yeah. I mean,
Well-
you could cast like dispel magic 3 times. You know, but there are 3 different spells. But you'd have to know what level they are, etc. But like, there are 3 different spells that are like attached to this door. It feels like a vault door to you, I will say.
I mean, Bessner's kind of a key, right?
Is Bessner the keyhole? Is the keyhole shaped like Bessner?
Do you want to fly Bessner into the keyhole?
I mean, no. I'm asking if the keyhole is the same shape as Bessner. If it is, I would consider flying Bessner into the keyhole.
No, it is not a bird-shaped keyhole. There is engraving around a normal keyhole that had that. Yeah. Sorry, I understand.
You understand
Yes,
the
yeah.
confusion.
It is not a keyhole that is the shape of Bessner. It is a
I would.
golden plate that is the shape of Bessner outside of an actual keyhole.
Misunderstood. I thought
Yeah.
it was a Bessner shape.
Me too.
Yes. No, I don't want to fly
Fair,
my pet into the jaws of death.
Yeah. Do you want to
Do
touch
that
it with your
kind of
bare
joke.
hands?
See
Yeah.
what happens.
Cool.
19 on the other door.
It is again, you don't have the same arcane sense here, but there's just a danger sense where you can see as you move toward it, there's just like a little pulsate of some runes here and there. You can feel that the keyhole is trapped, and then there are 2 spell traps on it as well. So it feels very again like vault door-ish.
Do I think I could like disarm these traps without using spells? Could I like go all ultra thieves tools safe cracker and try to get us through here? Or do I feel, based on my analysis of the door, that's basically not an option?
You know, with that high of a perception check, I mean, an investigation check roll into it, you would know it's high risk, high reward, because this is specifically like a maze, you know, specifically something built by a very talented spell user, and so if
It's
you are trying to
probably-
activate it and deactivate it at the same time, kind of like the energy, you are risking setting it off, but you
Right.
could just dissipate it too. So
They also designed it apparently with me specifically in mind.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is
so
not
wonder-
that's not a no
good.
for me. That's not a no for like with that
It's not
high
a no
level
from
roll.
you.
Yeah, you could maybe do it. You
I
figure it out, but
understand.
it's a high gamble. Yeah.
It is.
What if it's just trying to split us up? And the way we unlock it is by putting ourselves in the rooms designated on the cards.
That does seem likely, doesn't it?
I mean,
Should we try it?
this has your name, like we're in this room,
No.
and it's your symbol.
But my
I don't know
symbol's
how to
in-
get
in
to my
another room
rooms.
as well.
Well,
But maybe there's another door like this.
we haven't been in that room, so
If anybody wants to go look for the room, they'll come with you. Just,
yeah.
I'll charge through and you follow and
I
try
was
to find the
hoping we
room.
could pop you out of this door, but we cannot.
I mean, I could try.
Moonboy, can I investigate this door on the right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, hell
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, that is a natty, baby.
Ooh.
What is that?
Natural 20 for the
Okay,
door
cool.
on the right.
Sorry, a natural 1 for me with celebration also means could be a natural
No.
1. It is also trapped, but it has one magical trap on it. You're just like heart tells you that this is some sort of like I would say there's like a little flicker in Klik's mind too, because this is a paralytic trap, and so you feel just like a tiny tinge of like your body freezing up, which isn't the track activating. You were just so worried about this because it's something that's happened to you before
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, this door is
Alright.
trapped as well.
I was hoping we could sneak Moonboy through there because he's in the next one. But we're going to jump in a portal instead, I think. I'm going to get in this portal on the top left. See where that takes me.
Oh boy. Okay, you're walking back through that portal.
I didn't... Is that the portal we came through?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll pick a different one.
It's also been
Sorry.
established that they don't. It's not.
They don't
necessarily
go in the
two-way.
same way. Right,
They go-
exactly.
yeah, 'cause
That's
we
true.
put Something back through one of them, and it didn't go the same place.
I'm taking the Rocky Talkie, and I guess I'm gonna go find my rooms. I don't know what else to do.
Sure.
I mean,
Well, hold on. Before we move forward here, Klik. Which portal are you walking through?
I'll do this one.
Yeah. So you also see Klik just kind of like
Bottom
thinking
left.
about things for a while, and then like
Yeah.
walks through this portal, and then I will put you through there. But I want to know what anyone else wants to do first.
If you're trying to find, I mean, I guess. So if you're all trying to find rooms with your sigils or whatever, if you give me one of those, I'm happy to go through a different portal. I'll just let you know what's in that room, and if it's one of your things, you could try to come as well, or I could go if you Klik. Whichever's easier.
we could all go.
Oh, actually, because you have a
We need to
Rocky
spice
Talkie.
that up.
Yeah, because you have a Rocky Talkie, I'm not gonna like build this out this way too. You can just step through this portal and you end up here, and
Back
you
in the-
recognize
back
the
in the
room.
original room.
Yeah, you
Okay.
recognize you're the room you were in before.
We need to find the room with my note card too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
that should
forgot
also
about
be a
that.
priority.
Yeah, we gotta find.
Totally quiet.
You threw your note.
Yeah,
cards
oh
or something?
yeah, we gotta find. We also have to find your hat.
You have that.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
she hid it.
don't.
She hid it.
Oh right, yeah.
I have a secret hidden hat. You don't know if that Flute and I have a beef right now. I'm pissed with them.
K.A.I, Moonboy, and Flute, which and Noel, which there are 3 portals in this room. There's not 4. Which one are there any that you would like to walk through? I'm sorry, I described that earlier.
I mean,
I'll
I'll be
pitch
like,
going with
Flute,
Moonboy.
you've got one of the Rocky Talkies here.
No, I gave mine to the Breeze Traveler.
We only have 3.
Are we
Well,
just
I
playing
was
into the
gonna
hands
say-
here?
I was going to say I'll go with you because you are still quite. You look very hurt. steel. So
No,
if you want,
I'm actually not that hurt anymore. But
oh,
You do have
okay,
a
well,
lot of blood on
You
you,
look.
though.
You do look bad.
yeah, I can't. I
Badass.
can't use the
Yeah, no,
the glamour
bad.
armor without a hat. So this is
Oh,
gonna
well.
be sweet.
We'll find it.
Like,
Battle action flute.
I'll press to digitate it off.
So
I will
Noel
communicate
and
that
Lemon, yeah. Moonboy and Kai, both of the two with
still actually
rocky
clean
talkies.
yourself, though.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, if you get covered in blood, you shouldn't just use the glamour armor to make it look like you're not covered in blood.
look, I have other things on my mind. I'm sorry.
NPCs have been complaining, Flute,
It's smelling
about
like
the odor.
a slaughterhouse.
So Kai and Moonboy both have rocky talkies. So it seems like those, if you want to be able to communicate with each other at the same time, you should split up with groups that are going with Kai and groups that are going with Moonboy.
Rocky Talkie hasn't been working correctly. It's, oh, actually, this is just a rock. Hang on. Here it is. Here it is. I've got it. I got them mixed up at some point. Boy, I've been talking into this thing for hours. Chatting away.
I'll pitch going with the Moonboy.
You want to go to the top one or the bottom
Yes.
top one or the
Yes.
bottom left?
The Moonboy wants to go through.
Yes, the Midnight Men back together. That's what I've been calling us in the comic book I'm writing.
You want to go to the top one or the bottom left one?
Moonboy's choice.
Damn it.
I went
I'm
through
not
bottom
eager
left.
to go
You
through
went through
either
bottom
of
left?
them.
Yes.
so it's top or bottom. right,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. We'll
Yes.
go through the top one.
Oh, I thought you went through bottom right, but it doesn't matter.
What?
As you step to the bottom
Does it
right
not
one,
matter?
you end up in the same room as Klik.
My Rocky Talkie's just a rock as well.
We're in the same room as Klik.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, great. I'll try this one, the bottom right one in the main room.
Okay. Kai, Noel, and Lemon. Let's let them go decide what room they
Yeah.
want to go through first. But I'll ready you for that.
So we know that they all.
I'm already
ended up
in
the
my
main
room, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Well, do you want to? You could give us your talkie, but then you. I guess this room
don't
is
think
safe.
I'm going to hang on to it, I think. I mean, the room is safe, I think, but we're already in this room with my door, so if the idea is to see what happens if everyone is in their room.
Well, I would go through the new portal. I have no way to communicate what it looks like over there. Should I go through? They have the. There's 3. Kai has 1. Klik has 1.
I have
and
one.
Moonboy has 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go with you, but
Yeah, you might
I don't
not know
know,
how to
maybe-
get
Did you
back
send
to it 'cause they
Bessner?
don't track.
yeah, I'll send Bessner. That's a
Through,
good idea.
through the top
you
left
can
one.
hear what he says, right? Or I can
Yes.
talk to Bessner. Like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, top left today's in. I'll go through the top. Top left is the one they haven't been through, right?
Correct. And you come out, and when you step out into this room, you see another golden door, like the ones that you saw before, but it's only to the western side of this room. And sitting in the middle is this purple, this light blue table, and sitting on it, if you would like to walk over the table, you absolutely can. And sitting on it is a small key that looks like a hummingbird on the back side of it.
Ooh. I see.
So I'll say,
Okay.
I'll grab Bessner. I think Bessner works like a camera, so I'll just kind of grab Bessner and point Bessner at the key. Like, it's a key. It's okay there.
Yeah, Bessner's like wriggling to get away from you the whole time, but yeah.
I'll have Bessner do a kind of fly around so I can get a view and maybe see if it looks like it's trapped.
Roll an investigation check.
$15.
Um,
Flash of genius. Let's make it a 20.
there is a pressure plate at the bottom of this
There it is.
pedestal that does not seem like it will set off any spells.
It's an Indiana Jones.
Class.
I will send a message to Knoll the skeleton remover and say, "There's a pressure plate. Hang on, please don't touch that key. Or I don't know what will happen, but probably something. Here's something. Have we ever used Bessner's nano tools? I don't think we ever actually have.
Nope.
But Bessner has tools that K.A.I can control. Let's try. Let's try to disable this pressure plate.
Sure. for
Remote
it.
bomb squad.
You can fly over and you can roll a sleight of hand check with adding your proficiency bonus for Tinker's tools through Bessner.
Let's go. Wait. Okay. Sorry. Okay. That is a 23.
Yeah, Bessner, I mean, you can add any flavor that you want here, but I just imagine Bessner flying around, finding the exact, pieces of mechanics that she can reach at the bottom base of this platform and just, putting in stints, and being able to snag it off.
Yeah, it's similar to the thieves' tools and tinker's tools that come out of K.A.I.'s hands. They kind of come out of Bessner's little hummingbird body, these tiny little arms with tools on the end, and she sort of sprays an adhesive underneath this pressure plate and will disable it.
Cool.
So
yeah.
I know it's disabled, then I assume you tell me.
Should be
Cool.
good.
I'll grab the key and put it somewhere safe. I don't know what the best safe place. I have two. I would be like, I've got two ideas. Either I'll hold on to the key for you, or I could tie it to Bessner, and Bessner could bring it back. I don't know which way, how to get back there, but
Oh, that's a good idea.
of course then you
Yeah.
won't be able. I can help you no more then. But
Do you
or
want
I
to
can
come
hold
back?
on to it.
You could come back.
The
With
portals
Bessner.
they don't always go the same way both ways. We can try.
Tie
We
it to
can try that
Bessner, but
one.
we can try anyway.
Yeah, so I'll hold on to the key for now. I won't put it on Bessner. And then just go back through the same portal and see if it takes us back to K.A.I.
Cool. You end up in the same, as you step through the purple portal, you end up in the same room as Klik and K.A.I. I mean, Klik and Flute and Moonboy.
They're like, oh, hello. Well, first of all, you guys want this? We were here, so do we remember what? One of these portals does lead to K.A.I.
Top left.
I think top left, yeah.
Or if it's the top left and I remember that, I'll step through the portal here and be like, hello, just 1 second, sorry. And I'll just go through that one.
Cool. Yeah, and when you step through, Lemon follows you dutifully, and you do end up in the
She's
same room as
strapped
K.A.I.
to my ass.
Yeah.
She's auto follow. I'm like,
Yeah.
"All right, there
She
you go,"
follows
and then
you bootifully
Yeah.
on your butt.
And I'll hand over the key to, or unless I'm like, if you want, I can put it in. But
No, that's all right. I should examine it first. Yeah, I want you
and
to-
I think when that key is handed over, Lemon will tug on your elbow a little bit and is like, I know that Mir just whenever he gives something, it also means that, the hammer's going to drop somewhere else. Do you get that metaphor? I don't know.
yeah, I actually do know quite a bit about hammers, so yeah. Sure. So
Before they start unlocking doors that are specifically built for them, is it okay if we try and leave?
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I mean, if you guys are good, we can just kind of take off and sprint through and try to find a way out of here.
yeah.
I guess
if
we can-
anyone gives you a hard time, remove their skeleton.
Of
Cool.
course.
To end this session, you and me, Eli, do you want to just power game a little bit? You want to just go for this real quick?
Sure. What's
Yeah. What door do you want to leave through?
Oh, is this will just be like whatever the enemy was going to be there?
No, I'm gonna say
What's the-
I'm not gonna. I promise I will not kill you. Okay, I promise.
It's the last session. You're perfectly welcome.
Right. But I because from what I imagine, I just imagine Noel's trying to get this kid out of here. So he's like done with futzing around and is just trying to like power game his way out of here. So what door do you want to leave through? You have 4 portals. You've got 4 doors.
Oh, of these, the ones we're in right now.
Yeah.
I'll just. There's a golden one on the left, right?
Yep.
That seemed trapped to somewhere. I'll just shoulder check the shit out of that.
2 spells goes off quickly and does
juggernauting your way out of the
like 23 points of damage to you, and then they reset quickly, and so you know that is not the correct answer.
All right. Let me mark that down real quick.
And that door does not dissipate. Yeah, everything seems to reset.
Oh, not that one. Down. I wouldn't realize that's where the other one was, right? The right one is like trapped. So that's a paralytic one. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Or I'll just then we'll just like, oh, the doors seem bad. I'm just gonna do. Portals. I'll go through the portal I went through before that took us to the room at the table.
Cool. Yeah. Yes, you get there. You are in this like middle room here now.
All right. Then just go lower left.
Cool. At the lower left, you get spit back into the room that Flute, Moonboy, and Klik were all in.
Oh, hey.
Hello?
Sorry again.
Hi.
They've been through.
I
they've
thought
been
you were
through every
leaving.
door. They've been through every portal in here, right?
What's up?
Out of breath.
Yeah, they've been through every portal in here, right? Whatever.
Yes.
I just sprint through straight across the room into top right.
Top right actually takes you into a new room.
Whoa.
And you end up here.
Ooh.
You see a golden door to your right, a golden door to your north, or like a golden door on the east, a golden door in the north, and then 2 regular doors south, or a regular door south and a regular door west,
Okay.
and then and then 3 portals. Yeah.
The golden doors seem good. They seem like that gets you out of the cube. I will shoulder check.
Can you roll? You want to roll an insight check real quick?
You want to fail an insight check real quick? Maybe not. Let's see. Insight. That's just 15 straight up.
The golden doors are way more trapped than all of the other doors, and it's probably because they are hiding something. That I would say it's probably because they're hiding treasure. Yeah.
Okay. Not necessarily a way out. All right.
So it seems like south or west is a better decision for you.
Okay. Have we been to the northernmost room yet? Straight like.
You have. You walked through the door, and then it seemed to
right.
close behind you. Yeah.
All right. I'll shoulder check the southern door.
I'm
I'm just going full.
Cool. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'm just setting off every trap in here for you guys. That's gonna be a 23.
There is no effect from the trap, and you just break through the door.
Nice. My key.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to like hide these rooms from them or.
No. We're just going, baby. We're just going. Yeah. So you you see a Klik that looks like it has a crescent moon, a key that looks like it has a crescent moon on the end of it.
That one seems clear. I have no way to communicate with them though, right?
Correct.
What are these doors made out of?
As you look back to figure that out, you see the door reforming behind you.
Yeah.
But you do know that the portals tend to consistently lead to the middle, I will say.
All right. And you said when you put something halfway through. All right. Well, I know like most of the rooms I've been through now. Yeah, let's just run through the bottom left.
Are you taking the key or no?
Yes. Oh wait, there's a pressure plate probably. I'll just see. I don't know if this pressure plate is like only triggers on something being lifted, or if it also triggers on too much being put on it. So, to try that, I'm just gonna lean on the pressure plate hard and see if anything goes off.
You feel a loud click, and everyone who is in the middle room as well also hears the loud click. And you hear
that?
gears
I like a
whirring
click,
underneath it.
Like, no, just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it me?
Oh man. Well, I take the key. I mean, I
clicks.
Yeah.
spilled milk.
Sure.
Like, all right. Well,
What are you doing with the key?
take the key. I'll put it safe. Hold it with me.
Sure. What are you doing next?
And then go through the bottom left.
When
you
you
probably spent so much time on this puzzle. I feel bad. I was sprinting.
don't, you are not allowed to feel bad. You are literally. I have charged you with this task. As you walk through the bottom left portal, you end up in the middle room, and you see all of them. And the control center that is in the middle is starting to sink into the ground.
Well, I'll throw the key to Moonboy and run through the top left portal.
Let me know if you find my key. Bring it back.
When you run through the top left portal, you end up in the room that K.A.I is in.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'll run through the top left portal because that's the one with the other key in it.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, you end up in this room.
I'll shoulder check the south door.
Cool. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's
This is my favorite way. This is my favorite way to solve puzzles. Smashing through them.
Welcome to fighter puzzles. This is how you...
Yeah, fighter puzzles.
18 con save for that.
Oh yeah, you feel some sort of spell go off, and it has no effect on you. As like you just bash through this door, and Lemon yells out behind you, "That's super impressive." And yeah, you are now in this room here, and there are you see Leather's dead body that's just like bits of splattered like ooze that
I cover Lemon's eyes.
she doesn't even recognize it because it's not. It doesn't look like
So-
yeah. It's
so
just like
fucked
ooze everywhere. There's a door to the to the east. There's a golden door to the west. There's a golden door to the south, which I should have mentioned but didn't get mentioned because Leather was beating the shit out of Flute. Yeah. And the only normal door besides the 4 portals in the room is the door to the east.
Well, you know what's happening to that door.
Yeah, break through.
Any saves?
Yes, please roll a Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That one is a 17.
Boy, you just break through this door, no problemo. Again, like a spell goes off, and it just like echoes around your body. And
You're not even rolling to break the doors. They're
No.
just...
yeah,
I don't even stop. I mean, I know this is the original room, right?
yeah. In fact, this door right here is open. Like you are seeing a door open to your south, and you see this big golden gateway.
Oh, because this is, yeah. So I'm like, all right, I'll just be like, all right, this puzzle doesn't seem like it's for me. So I'll just beeline out the south and be like, oh, I forgot to say goodbye. I'll write, do you have anything to write like goodbye on the wall in case they come back this way? Goodbye, Noel.
Lemon pulls out some chalk, and she's like, here, you can use this.
Yeah. Actually, I'm still covered in viscera from the rats and poppies.
Cute.
So I could probably just draw out viscera.
Ominous.
Lemon is like, or you could use that too.
Yeah.
Here, this is that big golden door.
Yep.
I don't know how to. I mean, how strong does it seem?
As you're eyeing it, Lemon's like, oh, I got this one. And she walks up and she just grabs the latch and opens it. And I am not going to tell the rest of the crew what happens to you when you walk through that door, but I am going to end the story of Noel and Lemon for this session, at least right here, because I don't want them to know where that door leads, but I do want you to know and for that adventure to happen. So,
Aww.
Yeah, I think I will say for flavor, basically once I'm like, we're going. You, like, just through the walls, just hear, like, door, just, like, huge thumps.
absolutely.
Kind of
We're
circling
all-
around you.
Well, we're all in this middle room. Can we see doors getting crossed off on the list on the thing in the middle?
Yeah,
As
just for the
well
fun,
as
just for the fun
scratching.
flavor of it. Yeah, too. As it's sinking, as like something has been triggered and it's like sinking down, and you hear this mechanical click. It's not going fast enough for the pace that Noel is hitting and just like smashing through doors to get out of here, and you just see it blink, 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 blink off there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just going full like Pegasus boot Zelda style. It's like,
Yep.
oh, like, cool. We're somewhere. We're going somewhere. Yeah, very high Constitution saves on.
Very good. That
Yeah.
was good.
Well, GG
yeah.
everybody.
I love
That
that.
was a very fun game.
What was the
Eli.
Thank you
saves
so
I
much
would have
for
had to
joining
make?
us, Eli.
I want to know what danger I would have had to get hurt.
Oh, do you want to know? I'll tell you.
Were they mostly DC 10s?
No, they were all DC 15, and you just rolled really well.
I have a
Yeah.
+8 to con saves too.
Yeah,
so-
cool. You had some grapple checks of things that would like trap you to the door. You had things that would deafen you. You had a couple of things that would blind you, and you also ran. I think you ran through a door that would knock you totally unconscious too, which you saved from. So,
All right.
good job.
Not bad.
No
you.
problem.
That would have been a different end to the story, which
yeah,
I would not have told
fine.
them what happens, and they just find you later, kind of thing.
And I'm still fairly healthy too. I feel good about my chances of escaping the dungeon.
I
Well-
hope you make it out so we can run into you again.
Thank you so much, Eli, for hanging out with us for 3 sessions. It was so fun. Your character was amazing. Just really brought a lot of flavor and fun to play with. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Very fun. Didn't get to see me remove any skeletons, but maybe.
I know, it's a shame.
Next time.
We still jellied somebody, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. And invented a whole new martial arts style. So yeah, thank you. You want to do plugs real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
Sure. If you want to hear more of me, you can listen to the podcast I do every week with my friends Patty Mo and Kath Barbadoro called What a Time to Be Alive. That comes out. We rank the top 5 weird news stories of the week. Comes out every Monday, so there should be. Actually, today there is not because of a recording issue, but usually every Monday, got a whole bunch. There's actually, I didn't realize, and this seems weird, I'm wearing, this is some of our merch, too.
Is it? I was going to say that shirt is sick as fuck, so yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you, because it's not only merch, but I drew it, so I'm very doubly complimented.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Awesome.
We were on Goblin Stance way before Julia Fox started talking about it. So yeah, check that out. Outside of that, if you're in New York, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. It's just Eli Yudin, ELIYUDIN on either one, and I do stand up around New York. But that's it for me.
Yeah, if you're watching this
follow
on
me.
YouTube,
You
the
don't
links are
live in
down
New
there.
York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smash it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Thanks,
get out of here,
everybody,
y'all.
for
Thanks,
joining
everyone.
us. Make sure you check out Arc 1 is podcast now. Tell your friends and share that. And come
love
hang out with
you.
us in the Discord. We talk about the episodes after they happen.
Yeah.
And cats.
That too.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.
Stargazer, Moonboy, Klik, the Crusher, K.A.I, Humbly Chef, and the Windrider, Flute, Whimteaser. They're better than heroes.